I'm Lasse. I'm an artist slash technical artist at Flashback Games. Trailmakers is a building construction game where you build your vehicle, you go out to a big open world, do different challenges, drive around. You can also play it multiplayer with other people. We're using Houdini to make Trailmakers in a way where we actually sculpt terrains using almost molds created in Houdini. So we're still using the Unity terrain system, but we are creating the shapes in Houdini, and then we drag the terrain up into these molds. One of the things we're using Houdini for is creating our cliffs with small rock assets, creating procedurally, and we are creating forests and bridges and curbs and barriers, and all that stuff is all generated within Houdini, and then loaded into Unity, where we can alter it afterwards.
My name is Mike Murdoch, and I'm the creative director for Trihelix. We're a virtual reality studio. We're making a game called Marshmallow Melee. It's a toy-sized dungeon crawler where you get marshmallow warriors, and you get to give them swords and shields and helmets and take them on this adventure. So our game couldn't exist without Houdini. I'm the only 3D artist on this project, and we have over 70 unique floors. So I'm using Houdini to build all these procedural systems to make it easier for me to build all these levels.
My name is Elizabeth Stevens, and I use Houdini to create 3D environments. Variant is a serious game that's intended to help calculus students in the college level courses, and we've had to work with a pretty small art team to create the entire game. Houdini has been really helpful for making games because we can create basically what we think we want, but put in all the parameters that we need to adjust it in case we were wrong. And we can do it all in engine, so it's really easy to make changes on the fly and see what they're actually going to look like, instead of having to bring things back and forth from different programs.
I'm Rebecca Meigel, and I'm an environment artist at Triseum. We use Houdini to make all of our architecture in the game. The non-destructive Houdini workflow allows us to make changes late in the game. Having only 2 environment artists, that's really useful for us. We work closely with the level designers. They use our HDAs to build out the game.
My name is Chase Hardy. I work at Triseum, and I'm a level designer. In the engine, I'm using Houdini tools as HDAs made by the artists, and then I take those and easily iterate throughout the pipeline. Procedural workflow benefits me a lot because with level design, I have to quickly make something, and then most of the time, almost all the time, it's not perfect. So I take that and iterate constantly. And then through using that, especially with Houdini, I'm allowed to do that very quickly.
Hello, I am Lund, the developer of Suki and the Shadow Claw. Suki and the Shadow Claw is a 3D platformer based on the old Zelda games. It is right now in development for PS4, Xbox One, PS Vita, and Steam. Houdini is a major tool on the development of Suki and the Shadow Claw because it is speeding up our 3D workflow. Basically, we're using that on the levels, on the environments.
I'm Arjan Vermeerten, and I'm co-owner of House of Secrets. I direct and art direct our projects, and I also work as a technical 3D artist on our projects. Kin is a VR action platformer game. It's about a girl who wakes up on a strange planet and she doesn't know who she is or where she is. You will guide her through the world where she slowly finds out where she's from and what the world is. And you do that by combating enemies and solving puzzles. The biggest advantage of Houdini for us is that we are very flexible. Because of the procedural workflow, we can easily change a lot of things before the deadline. For instance, for the game, we could change the layout of the levels just before the launch of the game. And it gave us a lot of flexibility to be able to tweak the gameplay at a later stage. And there's also a big advantage for us is that Houdini is very focused on a production pipeline. And when we use a new feature we didn't use before, we can be sure this is a feature that is stable and fit for production.